Paramount is allegedly Paramount. They're allegedly trying to sell their majority stake in BET. And they're looking for some people to do it. And Diddy has put his hat in the ring and said that I want to buy BET, or I want to take the majority share of BET. He's definitely got the money to do it if they want him.
Oh, that's so interesting. Cause
he's a billionaire.
You have Revolt. I mean, a billionaire.
He's a billionaire.
Does he have $1 billion liquid, or does he have $1 billion assets?
He could probably give up some assets for sure.
I don't know. The billionaire thing is so tricky to me.
Them MGK.
I just I'm tired of like, he's a billionaire, nigga. Your business is worth $1 billion. You don't have $1 billion. The billionaire thing is getting thrown around too much.
It depends on how much. I doubt, Josh. I highly doubt BET is gonna go for anything close to $1 billion. But I'm pretty sure if he had to cover it, he could.
No, I mean, yeah, you're gonna go and find the money. You got credit. You got all that. But my thing with the whole BET thing is, and my thing with BET is that it's a dead brand.
Mm-hmm. It's a dead brand until it's June, and then it goes back to being a dead brand.
But that's the thing. It's like even the June shit. It's like, are people watching the BET Awards? Or are people watching the clips on Twitter to talk about it on social media? No.
Is that all Viacom or just BET? Like, is that VH1 too? Is that
well, MTV? What's happening with Viacom? I think they're gonna stick with VH1, and they just rearranged MTV and Showtime are kind of under the same mantle right now. But what they're trying to do with BET is that like a lot of they're trying to bolster Paramount Plus because that's really their future. Paramount's lost a lot of money over the pandemic, and they're trying to kind of get the money back, and that's why they're trying to shift priorities over to certain things. So BET is kind of up for grabs. Because honestly, I feel like it's too much of an albatross. They don't know what they're going to do to it. BT has a subscription service right now that I don't know anyone.
I might be subscribed through Amazon just because like I want to watch like Tales or some shit.
Yeah, or Martin, because that's what it was. That's the only place you can find it is on BET
Plus.
Plus.
Exactly what it is. I have it.
And so I guess they're trying to diversify kind of the ownership of it, so like they don't have to worry about Paramount doesn't have to worry about BT, and they can get content for Paramount Plus. So that's why they're trying to sell it off right now. But I'm just interested in what it's going to look like. Tyler Perry is somebody that they're floating around too. Tyler Perry has over 4 or 5 shows alone on BET right now.
Yeah. I would prefer Tyler Perry than Diddy, and I think Tyler Perry has the liquid to buy BET.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, my thing with that is like he has a movie studio. He's already a minority owner. He's already has shows on the network.
Yep.
It just makes more sense to me. I think for what BET as a brand, Tyler Perry as an owner makes more sense. And not just like I was saying, Diddy has Revolt. Like, make Revolt great. Make Revolt great.
I don't even have it on my current TV plan.
Yeah, so I don't even know how Revolt works. I feel like they only show like Drink Champs
and Carisha. That's it. That's the only 2 things I see on that. But the idea here from the article I was reading was that like people feel as though Diddy could take Revolt and BET, merge them in a meaningful way. But the issue is like, how are you going to use some of the old stuff they used to have on BET? Like, will he bring back some of the stuff from the vault? Like,
I wonder what IP they own. And like, my thing is like, what has Revolt done? What original content that Revolt have that people are like excited about?
In that sense, it would have to be like Revolt would be to the back burner because there's no reason to care about Revolt anymore once you own BET. Like it's in terms of just combining it. I mean, I guess you could have more. You could actually have Revolt things on actual network television at this point. But other than that, I don't really see the advantage to having it. So like, it was weird that they said that they would combine Revolt and BET because I'm like, Revolt is kind of nothing in the eyes of a lot of people.
My thing with Diddy in these stories is like he has a great PR team. Like I forgot what football team was selling. Was it the Panthers? It was the Panthers. Yeah. And then Diddy was in the running for like a week, and it was like, nigga, you ain't really got this. Like, so it's like I saw the Tyler Perry news first. That's why when you guys mentioned it, I'm like the Diddy could swoop in behind him.
He did it right after Tyler Perry.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, okay. Like I feel like Diddy saw the article and was like, well, shit, I want to buy BET. It's like, all right, nigga.
Well, I want to buy BET too.
I mean, that's really what it feel like, and it's like, damn, like Tyler Perry makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
the production costs are low. Everything gets shot right there on the lot in his production studio. He already has hella shows on BET Plus. I mean, really, what I want from a BET right now, I want not just uncut. I mean, we can't do that anymore. But I just want some of their old shows back. Like
that's the thing. I'm like, no, like that doesn't make BET new again. That doesn't make BET viable again. Like old shows? You gonna bring back 106 and Park? Kids don't consume videos like that. What you gonna bring back?
Like
Teen Summit? Maybe that might
Teen
work.
Summit would be cool.
That would work in this day and age. But like,
you gotta clear those songs and all.
Yeah, it's just like what BET shows from the past could you bring back and get that? You can't bring back. They tried to bring back Rap City. They just tried to do that. It's like, yeah, I think people are so nostalgic and they gotta let that shit go.
But it is an interesting year to do it because, you know, hip hop turns 50 on August 11th. I would assume that BET is going to try and swing for the fences on a lot of this and do some type of like good, probably like a full summer's worth of content. Maybe it is something that
if you're not working on that content, if you haven't been working on that content 12 months ago, it ain't happening.
Yeah, I feel like
as a person working on Hip Hop 50 shit right now, if you haven't been working on that for the last 12 months, you're not about to do nothing.
I feel like they'll do a big play in June for the BET Awards. BET Awards. And I think, again, like I said, it's gonna be back to regularly scheduled programming, which is Baby Boy, and a whole bunch of shit every other week. You know what I mean? Like that's what they do. So to me, I feel like Paramount and Viacom have had BET on autopilot, same way they've had MTV on autopilot for quite some time. But my issue is though, Josh, is that MTV's actually they're making a concerted effort to put original programming on there. And they're not really making a concerted effort to put it on there. And I feel like they would look at Tyler Perry to put that original programming on BET and try and at least break even with something.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I mean, real talk, BET need to go partner with Zeus.
Like, that would be so
like
great.
They not really like, and that's the thing. I think there's so much black content across so many different platforms and landscapes right now. Real talk, Zeus need to tell Mayweather, let's go buy BET. Let's bring some sports there. Like I could see BET being the home of HBCU sports, showing that on the weekends or whenever those games play.
Mayweather fights.
That's a big
Mayweather fights. Then it's so much black content out there that's not regurgitated shit that we just aren't even thinking about, and that's what I want to see from BET.
I'm interested in to know the numbers from that Mayweather thing because I don't know.
I heard the numbers were terrible.
They were
because the numbers from the last fight he did. I heard they were terrible.
Yeah, because the Zeus had simulcast it on there. They had attempted pay-per-view on there, but you had to buy it through the app, and you could watch it. And the undercard was like Natalie Nunn versus Tommy Lee and all this other shit.
Another thing is they did this fight in London, so it was a weird time of day. Yeah. So it's like I think they didn't promote that fight right. I forgot fucking Mayweather was even on it. The Natalie Nunn shit seemed like it was a story.
It had a bigger thing than that. And to your point, like a lot of people would look at what's going on Zeus and be like, this is just terrible, ignorant, what I see on Zeus is no different than the fights we used to watch on Making the Band. It's the same type of like shit that's up there. Like it's just that they don't cut away like VH1 has to now. I think that they really should like look at Zeus as kind of a what people want to see. Yeah. I think as soon as Love and Hip Hop and all them got away from that shit, and I know they got FCC and shit to deal with, that's when it started to get kind of loose. But I think that if BET was to give that type of content on streaming and that they don't have to worry about FCC regulations and shit on TV, I think it would succeed because every Sunday when you watch Baddies West, you type in that fucking that hashtag, it is thousands upon thousands of people watching that shit.
Oh yeah,
I have no clue how. I like Zeus has crazy amount of subscribers. Then I think BET would behoove them to try and look at that strategy that they have.